Welcome back, Truth Seeker. In light of tomorrow, March 27th, 2025, being 1,028 days since the protester at the French Open.
Yes. Big ups. Mic check. Is this mic? Oh, yeah, it's working, yeah. Alright, we're going to watch a video from Zach. Thought it was pretty fitting. We're going to look at Germany. Had a car crash yesterday. Again, yesterday had a life lesson of 38. Germany equals 38. So we'll quickly look at that. Again, I did say conditions are right. Yesterday, did I not? And you know, Germany's had a whirl of car crashing and, you know, extra stabby stuff and market stabbings and, you know, Christmas and all that type of stuff. But anywho, we're going to watch a video from Zach first. Again, we're going to look at the death of a... Hey, are you into baseball? You might be able to pull out some extra stuff before I even get to the decode or what I've quickly got. Only a couple of bits, Christoph. And whoever else might come into the transmission, into this morning's stream. UK time. What's the time right now, UK? Shout out to everybody, out to the early birds. It's now 20 to 8 or 18 minutes to 8 a.m. in the UK. And yeah, we'll watch this video from Zach first. Then we'll watch the baseball death. Baseball guy's son that died, right? We're gonna watch. We're gonna go over the decode. But if you've got any extra bits, because I don't follow sports, so if you have got something, feel free to drop it in the comments. God damn it, the comments. Right. Of course, in the background, Soul Soothers from yours truly. Old school flavor, bit of funky house. I was making some funky house probably about 15 years ago. This track. Anywho, right, let's quickly change the ambience. Right, let's get some that. Right, let's quickly get Zach on. Again, do the honors and you know, check out Zach if you haven't already. Download the 2 free books if you haven't already got them. You can buy the books if you want to buy the books. Again, Letters and Numbers and 9/11 to Coronavirus by Zachary K. Hubbard. Again, you can get it instant PDF download for free, or if you want to support, you know what to do. All right, let's quickly play this video from Zach.
Welcome back, Truth.
Sorry, just before we play the video, I did mention doing a joke about stacking up tins and stuff, right? And then lo and behold, look at look at the video Zach put out yesterday. When I saw it, I said, "Oh my god!" And I literally was making a joke about this today or yesterday. Right, let's quickly play this. Boom.
Welcome back, Truth Seeker. In light of tomorrow, March 27th, 2025, being 1,028 days since the protester at the French Open on June 3rd, 2022 took the court with the t-shirt, "We have 1,028 days remaining." It is quite interesting that on the eve of this day, the European Union put out a warning.
Sorry, and just quickly, I haven't been following. I don't know what this 1,000-day business is. I'm kind of clueless. I'm out the loop. So, you know, I have no idea. I'm going to have to get up to speed with some of this stuff, to be fair. And maybe stack like some motherfucking tins, goddammit. And when Munchie's cool, don't eat your stash. Because any minute now, you might need those tins. And get them extra batteries, get some candles, you know what I mean? Shit. Get bottles of water. You never know, you might need it. You might not. It's better to have and not need than need and not have. You know, then one day, again, better to have and not need than need and not have.
Welcome back, True Seeker. In light of tomorrow, March 27th, 2025, being 1,028 days since the protester at the French Open on June 3rd, 2022 took the court with the t-shirt, we have 1,028 days remaining. It is quite interesting that on the eve of this day, the European Union put out a warning telling European citizens to stockpile 72 hours worth of supplies. Interesting number, right? If you missed the short video I just did going back over our post from June of 2022 pointing to this day, March 27th, you can check that out. Again, the Jesuit fingerprints were all over it. And of course, in Gematria, Jesuit order equates to 72 the small way. The Jesuit order equates to 201 the big way. Just like the European Union equates to 201. And again, it's a reminder that Pope Francis is the first Jesuit Pope. He became the Jesuit Pope on the 72nd day of the year, March 13th, 2013. And he's the first to live in Suite 201 at the Vatican. And if you're a veteran here, you know the rest of the list. But yeah, how interesting that this happens at the same time. Again, that girl's warning from June 3rd, 2022 was at the French Open when the Jesuits were created in Paris, France. To read a little bit of the reporting, European Union citizens should stockpile enough food and other essential supplies to sustain them for at least 72 hours in the event of a crisis, the EU Commission has said. In new guidance released Wednesday, that's today, March 26th, the Commission stressed the need for Europe to shift its mindset to foster a culture of preparedness and resilience. The 18-page document warns that Europe is facing a new reality marred with risk and uncertainty, citing Russia's full-scale war in Ukraine. Remember, Biden and Putin met 201 days into the first ever Jesuit Ignatian year before that war began in the Donbass region, which equates to 201. Just like how that war began in a 201 ritual, so did the one in Israel. And you know what else is interesting about this war talk is today is the 85th day of the year. It's a reminder that the war in Israel began October 7th, the day leaving 85 days left in the year. Remember, the Jesuit motto, Isus Hominum Salvator, equates to 85, like the word Templar equates to 85. And again, the Jesuits have the Templar cross in the middle of their logo. They're the modern-day military of the Pope, whereas the Templars were the former military of the Pope. Again, war is the conversation. Citing Russia's full-scale war in Ukraine, rising geopolitical tensions, sabotage of critical infrastructure, and electronic warfare as prominent factors. Remember, the Jesuits keep simulating cyber attacks, and I think, you know, for those of us who live for another 50 or so years, we're going to see April 19th become a recurring date for cyber attacks. Welcome back, True Seeker. In light of tomorrow, March 20th.
Do you know what? If you want to watch the rest of the video, save me doing all this downloading stuff again. Basically, cut the video off. Not even 3 minutes into the recording or the download, and then it said on StreamYard that something's wrong with the video file. So, fuck knows what's going on there, but obviously some type of hiccup shit does happen. Gremlins in the works and all of that type of stuff. So yeah, feel free, of course, to go over to Zach's channel, where I got the video from. Gematria Effect News 25, Gematria, Effect with an E, Effect News 25, and of course that is the number 2 and 5. And yeah, go and watch the video, the rest of it over there. And as I say, nothing might happen, but you never know with these people, right? But as much as you want to be mindful, don't let it take over your whole being, you know? So again, be mindful, but don't let it take you over. Because remember, these people want you on edge, indefinitely. Them times, they ain't really got anything planned for such and such, but you never know. They might do a little pockets, but they might do a huge scale event. Now, quickly to go to yesterday, and I did say conditions are ripe, and the dub plate by default, if I was truly on my P's and Q's, or crossing my I's and dotting my T's, dotting my I's and crossing my T's, You know, it probably would have just came out of my mouth to say, oh, well, there's been a lot of car plows and stuff like that. You never know. Germany might have something. Yeah, so by default, that's not me doing it after the fact and me now knowing that something happened in Germany. But I mean, how much car situations and, you know, Ali Akbar, people running down the road, stabbing people has been happening in the last so long in Germany, yeah? So, again, yesterday had a life lesson of 38. 3 and 26, 2 and 0, 2 and 5 equals 38. And of course, Germany equals 38. It happened. Let me pull up my show notes here. Again, I've literally just before going live, I've just seen this and I said, oh my God, something did happen yesterday. Again, I don't want to see this, but you know, you was told. Yeah. So this is the Sun, crash horror, car plows. You know, they love this car plowing. You know, it's trending every flipping minute. Car plows into crowd, injuring 6, with 1 fighting for life after being crushed under vehicle in Germany. Again, this is in Berlin, Germany. 1 person was trapped under the vehicle and is being treated for life-threatening injuries. Oh, wow. Hopefully they get a speedy recovery. And get onto the government and say, listen, the payout you owe me and the people is next levels. You're going to write that check that should be looking way beyond the phone number. Like that check should be something sexy. What are you saying? I can sign up right now myself for the mental health abuse damages checks situation. Yeah, we've got a preponderance of evidence, the magnitude, it clearly weighs up and checks out. What are you saying? Yeah, it should be no long thing. But because we live in the fucking twilight zone, that's why it's a long thing. Yeah, people look at you like you're a madman, or like put the phone down, you're ringing up the local mayor. Not that I even said that at the time, you know what I mean? I was going to talk about, you know, just in general. But anywho, general with the numbers I'm talking about. But anywho, so they've got a little map and dates here. Thank you. We might do this today or look at it later. But you know, you had one on 21st of Feb. Syrian refugee arrested after tourist stabbed. Then you've got one February the 13th, again, Death 213. You got Munich, asylum seeker, rams car into crowd, killing 2 and injuring 28. Then you go back to 22nd of January 2025. Fucking hell, don't even ask me to try and tongue twist my way around that word. Aschaffenburg. Afghan national kills boy and man in knife attack. Then you've got number 4, Majberg. I think Cody, the Cody with Cody did a lot with the Majberg one, right? Yeah, I think he did. That was the Tesla and the 78 stuff that we watched some of the videos over here for as well. If you're not up to speed, go figure. Yeah, because, you know. And most importantly, I don't care if you like the video, leave a comment. I don't care about that. Can you share the video? That is the most important thing. And it's free. Again, think about all the messages you tap. Them thumbs are going to be working today. Or your forefinger on your keyboard, you're going to be working. What are you saying? You can't add a little URL to the video or look or something for Tony Todd final destination or something. What are you saying? Your finger then broke. But anyway, there's a few more. Of course, we got Munich Islamist who shouts at cops who's shot dead. This was in Munich, an Austrian Islamist. Then it's all fucking sorts. Again, it's not always the incels and adolescents Netflix, you know. But again, it's the full spectrum, the full fucking cotton caboodle. Yeah. Don't let them fucking sway your judgment. Oh, it's just one type of people. Oh, it's always blacks, or it's always Islam, or it's no, it's a full array. So anywho, again, yesterday had a life lesson of 38. Again, Germany equals 38. Again, 3 and 26, 2 and 0, 2 and 5, 38. And I'm sure from one of those dates we had a 34, right? Yeah, so from the 21st of Feb to yesterday, 26th of March, with the situation. And remember, what's his name just mentioned Templars 85. I know Christ is 85, but there was another 85 of significance that I'm forgetting right now. And not one that Zach mentioned either. But anyway, yesterday is the 85th day of the year. On a day with a life lesson of 38. Give me a break. And anyway, from the other one, which had a life, sorry, with a numerology of 68, we know terror equals 68. That 32 is trying to call out to me, and my mind's just slipping right now. But anywho, 21st of February, right, 2025, to this situation, right? So from date to date, you know, murder 34. You've got 4 weeks, 6 days, or a span of well, basically you've got 34 or a span of 33 days. You know the level 33, and again murder 34, and then you've got the 4 weeks, 6 days, or 4 weeks, 5 days. So go figure on that. Again, Berlin 33, Plough 34. Yo. It's just so coded. Like, come on, man. Fucking hell. Wow. Again, condolences and or, you know, to those affected, you know, injuries and stuff, you know, wish you a speedy recovery. Again, I'm not chuckling and laughing at, you know, victims. Again, that's quickly for the nincompoops that might, you know, stumble over to the video and might find the video. But anywho, Plough 34. Wow. That is a dub plate. Berlin 33. Wow. These type of dub plates. Low-hanging fruits. Germany 34 and 38. Germany 34 and 38. I mean, come on. Fucking hell. Wow. German 32. That weren't the 32 I was trying to recollect and reel in with my fishing rod moments ago, but you know, German equals 32. I mean, give me a break. Holy shit. Was it? Oh no, it was 45, wasn't it? Because basically car crash is 44. But anyway, we're not honing in on the 44. But what is interesting, car crash equals 71. Berlin, Germany equals 71. You know, Catholic Church comes into that as well. Car ploughing 68. See? I mean, this is what they do. And car plough 47. We know they love that. You know, the 47th problem of Euclid. And you got the 142 as well. Remember, terrorist equals 142. And remember, they made the documentary with 9/11. 102 minutes that changed the world, which equates to 1 hour 42. Again, terrorist equals 142. Yeah? I mean, these low-hanging fruits. Took me nanoseconds to do that just before I came on live. I said, you know what, let me quickly go live just to... And really, it was off the back of this next one that we're going to go on right here with a... Oh, and before we even get to the baseball situation, yeah, they say it was a teen driver apparently trying to flee a traffic stop. That's the narrative they're going with, if you want to believe that. Hey, it could be. It could be. And of course, the one on the 30th of Feb, I'm not sure if it was a car one or just a standard, you know, walk around a la Yakbar stabbing people, or if it was both. But anyway, it's the 44th day of the year, right? It's the 13th of February, or February 13th. Remember, 213, death equals 213. And always remember as well, racism equals 213. And of course, this all lines up with it all, right? Racism, death, yeah. But anyway, if it was a car crash, well, even if it wasn't, again, Knife Man 44, yeah, the 44th day of the year. 2/13, February 13th, yeah? Knife Man 44, kill 44, execution 44. Car crash equals 44, yeah? So you can just see how it all fits nicely. It's not unusual. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Let me bring my man as well. You know, when we get the numbers in, yeah? Come on. Yeah! Hey. me up. You messed me up. I wasn't ready. That's the one I want. Real quick. Yeah? When you see them numbers. Fucking hell. Hey. Right. Let's switch back. Wow. Fleet traffic stop 71. Berlin, Germany 71. Interesting. Oh yeah, did I see a 52 here? Hold up. Oh, no, I didn't. But interestingly, remember, terrorist 52, government 52, traffic stop equals 52, and 133 like government, and you got a 61 in there as well. Remember, mental health 61. Anywho, on to the baseball. Now, if anybody can help me out, that'd be fantastic. Throw something in the chat. Alright, everybody must have went toilet break or something. Where's everybody gone? I blinked my eye. Alright, it's all good. Shout out to those watching on the replay. Not going to be much longer anyway, but anywho, so you've got a baseball player called Brett Michael Gardner. Brett Gardner is a known baseball player, and his son just died at the age of 14. They say that he did, I don't know if it was 14 seasons, like he did. Hold on, let me pull it up quickly on the wiki. It was, hold up here. They said he did, yeah, so Brett Michael Gardner, born August 24th, 1983, is an American former professional baseball outfielder, right? Baseball outfielder who spent his entire 14-year Major League Baseball career with the New York Yankees. So there's probably going to be a few more tidbits and low-hanging fruits that, you know, I'm going to miss. So I'm not all sportsy and stuff, but you know, we'll punch in a few significant things, of course. I definitely need to type in MLB and Major League Baseball for one, for starters, and New York Yankees. We'll punch that in the calculator in a moment, in the calculator. But anywho, the situation is family and vacation in Costa Rica recently, and on the 21st of March, again, Def 213. The former New York Yankees star confirmed that his 14-year-old son, again, he played 14-year Major League Baseball career, baseball outfielder. But anyway, 14-year-old son dies randomly, apparently, and I'm doing air quotes here, apparently randomly passed away while on a family trip, or a trip. Originally, investigators said the teen died via asphyxiation after ingesting some food, but now they are backtracking on that theory. Goes on to say now no foul play is suspected. Again, I'm reading this from Law and Crime Network, if you know those channels. And I couldn't help but notice the day of the death, numerology 69, 3 of 21, 20 of 25, 69, and then you've got a life lesson underneath that, 3 of 21, 2 of 0, 2 of 5, life lesson of 33. Bear with me, okay? Wait for this stud plate now. Oh my god. Before I even get, do you know what? I'll say this one first, because I don't even want to get ahead of myself. Shit, did I not take the flipping? Hold up. Oh yeah, it's here. Give me a second here. His son's name is Miller Gardner, yeah? Miller equals... Ooh, am I just seeing this now? You're taking the fucking piss. Am I just seeing this now? Hold up, wait. Hold up, wait a minute. Hold up. Am I seriously just seeing this now? Oh my god. I'm seeing this now in real time. Holy shit. It's the 80th day of the year. So again, we've got the life lesson of 33, and above that, numerology 69. Are you ready to hear what I'm about to say? Miller, the 14-year-old that passed, name equals 69 and 33. Miller Gardner equals 80. Is anybody like... Oh, I just came back to that time because I'm thinking, is it all right? Where's my Smith Patrol? Somebody has to be here bearing witness. Yeah, I can't just be here talking this to myself now. Surely. Did you catch what I just said? Yeah? Wow. If you missed it, I'm going to say it again because I see somebody else just come to the transmission. We're looking at the baseball outfielder's son that just died a couple of days ago, 21st of March. We're looking at Brett Gardner. Can anybody pull up anything that I might, because I'm not into sports, right? So they say his son died, something to do with, I don't know, whatever he was eating, or I don't know if he had a peanut allergy. They said might have been some type of asphyxiation, but then now they're not too sure, but they say no foul play. And I'm saying, are you sure no foul play? Again, the dad had a 14. Hold on, let me get it correct. Let me go back to the wiki. Hold on. Michael Gardner, born 24th of August 1983. This is the dad, yeah? American former professional baseball outfielder, spent his entire 14-year Major League Baseball career with the New York Yankees. His 14-year-old child just dies 21/3, and we know death equals 213. His son dies on a day with a life lesson of 33 and a numerology of 69. These times Miller equals 33 and 69. First and last name with his son. And also, quickly, dead and end equals 14. He dies at 14 years old, yeah? And then you've got, boom, Miller Gardner equals 80. It's the 80th day of the year as of 21/3. I mean, give me a break. Now, wait, watch this next upplate right here, yeah? You ready? From the death of the son to the upcoming birthday coming up of the dad, 24th of August 2025. Are you ready for what I'm about to say? Baseball equals 54. 5 months and 4 days. Yeah? Better take your medication, man. You're pulling numbers out your ass again. Really? Really? I mean, let me check the chat. Who's on board with me here? Right, bam. What's this here? I'm officially 19,345 turns of the stars today. What? That is a day that you can definitely know is your day. Or in the sense of, there's no, how would I say? They like to remix history and do all of that fucking shenanigans. You know what I mean? Like, it's a certainty, like your day. You know what I mean? Happy birthday, fella. Fucking hell. Big ups, man. Hope you have a good one. Let me get a quick token as well. I've had one marinated since last night, dropped to sleep. Let me get a quick blast. And even though I'm not looking to really blast too much in the course of today, I'm saving it for the evening a bit more, but I'll have a quick blast. On that note, day 80, yeah. I mean, what are the odds of that? So as I say, look out for probably a video from Zach. He's going to probably put out a dub plate concerning this situation with the baseball. Did we cover everything already? I'm not going to do a long stream right now. Yeah, we did the stockpile from Zach video. We watched the video with Zach. Or some of the video, because we had a problem, right? So be sure to check out the rest of the video from Zach on his channel, as I already mentioned. But yeah, there's probably a bit more to this, no doubt. But again, off the bat, you know, in 2 seconds using this simple code and template, you know, you can see results. Bam, classic. What are you saying? Right, let me get a quick token. Hold on, where's my lighter gone? Fucking hell, where am I? Oh, there you go. Right. I think we're gonna keep it short and sweet. And yeah. Alright, I'll see you when I see you. Maybe. Wholeness, Red Level Night hashtag. Don't be a basic beast brainer. And of course, give gracious gratitude. But take no shit.
Turn off the TV, it's way too misleading. Telling them lies until you believe it. Repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. It don't take a genius to pick up the pieces.